Hey guys, good morning. It is 10 o'clock in the morning on Vlogmas day 29. For some reason I thought it was the 30th already. God, time's flying by. I can't believe in 2 days it's going to be New Year's Eve and then 2016. Crazy. So today's going to be another day. I have one silhouette running, another silhouette running. I'm getting orders. I plan on getting everything out today, but not just that. I'm trying to restock in the process because although I'm so appreciative, this sale really wiped me out. So I'm trying to restock as well as like get orders and stuff like that. So since I have nothing else to do today, I might as well run the silhouettes, and then I'm watching Sister Wives, which was a like season finale wrap up or something from months ago that I'm finally getting around to. Got Maddie off to school okay. Emmy's upstairs coloring in her room, and Andres is getting ready for work. So it's just gonna be another chill day at home. I need to go to the store. We need just a few groceries, and then I want to pick up the stuff for New Year's Eve. I'm going to be making the dip, which like I mentioned yesterday, the dip recipe will be up tomorrow. So that'll be up for you guys in case you want to make it for like a New Year's Eve party or anything like that. Really, really simple. You could run out to the store. You may even have the ingredients in your fridge. It's really simple. But I need to get a few things for the recipe still for me to make my dip, and then I think we're going to do like pigs in a blanket type of thing, or kolaches, whatever you call them. So I need to pick up that stuff, and then I need to pick up, I don't know, just a few more just like things for the house. So I may do that today, but tomorrow I don't have anything else to do either. We were going to try and go to SeaWorld. I don't know how the weather's going to be, so I don't know about all that. So yeah, it may just be another vlog at home. I'm sorry. This is why I worry about vlogging for you guys, because when it's not the holidays, I usually don't have a ton of stuff to do. So yeah, I'll check back later. You did good, Mama. Emmy's making a bracelet for Maddie, and all I had to do was start it for her. The rest of it she got on her own. So I'm still doing the same stuff. I'm still got the kitchen straightened up. I got a new toaster oven put up. Well, Andres did that, but it's really nice. I like it. It was only 40 bucks at Walmart. I don't know if it was like an after Christmas thing or what, but it has 2 layers, and it actually has a slot here so you can put a third one, but I think that's a little much. It's really nice and classic. I like it a lot. I'm also doing laundry, so I'm curious to know if you guys do this at home. Hopefully you guys can see me. I'm putting clothes from the washer to the dryer. So I'm curious if you guys do this at home. So our washer is like just a basic typical washer, and it has one of those things in the center to put the detergent in, or not the detergent, the softener. And Andres specifically called me because he actually hates when I do laundry, which is funny because you would think that it would be the other way around. He's actually a really good laundry doer. Let me see if that's a little bit better since I'm going to be bending down a lot. But yeah, he's really good at doing laundry. He separates nicely. Like I never have to worry about the whites and blacks and all that kind of stuff, and reds and whites and just all the different colors like mixing together. He's really good at it. Well, he's also really good at making the clothes smell nice, and I put softener, but apparently I'm not good at making them smell nice. So he specifically called me and was like, is the washer on rinse cycle? Because if it is, you need to go add softener. I'm like, seriously? I grew up putting softener in this little spinny thing and it distributing it itself. Like I never, it's too much work to have to worry about the clothes, and like it's bad enough to do laundry and remember to put them in the washer and in the dryer so that they don't get like all smelly and stuff. To have to go back and add more softener is just a pain in the butt to me. Do you guys do that, or is it just my husband? All right, so for dinner we are having chili. I just decided it's super cold outside and that's what I want to do. So I am going to be using 2 cans of the Wolf brand chili, one in home style and one with no beans, and then I'm going to add some dark red kidney beans to it. Drain the juice on this, put this straight from the can, and then I'm using some organic diced tomatoes, and this you put straight in there. And then I'm also using some organic mixed vegetables. This one has corn, peas, carrots, and green beans, and this also adds a little bit of moisture in it. And then I use a little bit of Italian seasoning, garlic powder, some of this organic no salt seasoning, some regular powder, a pinch of crushed red pepper, and some paprika, which I have in the cabinet. And that's it. Dump it all into a pot and let it simmer for 3 to 4 hours. so good. I ended up adding 2 cans of the tomatoes because it looked like a little too much chili. And as far as vegetables go, I just kind of dump them in and stir it around, and if it looks like there's a good amount of vegetables throughout it, then I leave it be. If not, I add some more. And this looks like the consistency that I like it to. I like to be able to kind of see some beans in every portion and vegetables and a tomato. So these tomatoes that I use are on the chunkier side, so I like to be able to see kind of everything distributed throughout. And then this will feed us for 2 days easy, and it's very, very inexpensive. You can throw a thing of cornbread in the oven and you've got dinner for a couple days, especially on a very dreary day. This is a bracelet that Emmy made Maddie, and it came out perfect. She did a great job. Are your kids obsessed with this bracelet making thing? I had seen it before, but I didn't even realize Emmy knew how to do it or what to do or what they were or anything like that. The candle that I'm burning today is Frosted Cranberry. That is from, I think, last year's holiday collection. I'm not too sure, but there must be a reason why I stopped burning it last year, because it's been burning for probably 3 or 4 hours now, and it's barely even burning. And even like going like this, the scent isn't that great. But I'm gonna burn through it just because it's the holidays and it's pretty, but I wouldn't repurchase this. I didn't even see it back out this year. So I just came to the post office to drop off all of my orders. I have every order out from yesterday and before, so like everything is, except if you ordered from me today after like noon, 1 o'clock, those won't go out until tomorrow, but everything else is out. So when I came to the post office, I was like, oh, let me check my P.O. box. I typically don't get a lot in my P.O. box. I use it for my orders and billing and stuff like that, but I had so many things from you guys, and I'm just like in shock, like complete shock. First stuff was from Ruby. She actually does YouTube and YouTube videos and Instagram posts planner related. I'll have her channel link down below. She sent me some of that washi from Walmart and a Scotch washi, and this one's so unique. I've never seen it before. So super sweet. Holiday Christmas card, and then also some Hello Kitty stickers. Oh my gosh, Ruby, thank you. She had already mentioned that she was going to send something to me, but I wasn't expecting all of this, so thank you, thank you. Also got a holiday card from Jessica. So super sweet, and I love the glitter on this card. Really pretty. So thank you, Jessica. I seriously, like, you guys don't ever cease to amaze me with how kind and generous you guys are to me with your words and with things in general. I'm in awe. And then look how beautiful this holiday card is from Mary, a love tart on YouTube. That's her husband and her daughter Annabelle, and I just love it. It's so cute. It's going up in my fridge, Mary. And then this card really touched my heart. It is from Megan, I believe her name is. Yeah, Megan, and she sent me a 2-page letter that was so heartwarming and touching, and I definitely would like to hear more about that. And she sent me a Bath & Body Works coupon, and I'm so excited because this expired yesterday, but the semi-annual sale is still going on, and a lot of times Bath & Body Works will let you use the coupons for a few days after it expires. So I'm really, really excited. Thank you so much, Megan. That was super sweet of you. I got a Snoopy card from Miss Fallon, I believe her name is, and so cute. Thank you. This one was really cute too. Happy holidays, little reindeer. And this is from Astrid, and I just love that name. That is like such a unique name. I've never ever heard it before, and I think that is so beautiful. So thank you. That was super sweet. And then the last thing I got from Deanna, and first off, I have to comment on this. This is either a sticker or a stamp, and I'm thinking it's a sticker. It feels like it would be a sticker, but it's like, oh yeah, it's a sticker, but it's in the shape of like one of those old school wax press things, whatever they're called. And I just thought this was super sweet of her as well. She sent a holiday card, and then she sent me some stickers. And you guys, I don't know, I said in some video that I could not find any emoji stickers, and she sent me 2 packs. That is seriously so sweet of you. I have been hoarding the other ones because I'm afraid to use them since I can't find them anymore. And then she sent me a bunch more really cute stickers. Like, look at those pandas, how freaking cute. So I'm really, really thankful and so happy that you guys sent me holiday cards and stuff. I seriously was waiting in line for the package, and my eyes were tearing up when I was reading all the cards and stuff. It really, really made my day. Thank you. Thank you. How was your day, Maddie?
Eat peas and food and milk and fruits.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
What else did you do?
Color?
A puzzle?
Did you color too, Mama?
The colors.
Oh.
Did you color an owl?
Yeah.
Oh, and what else?
I think it's colors. Colors.
Did you eat lunch or play or go to recess? Did you do all that?
Yeah.
And take a nap?
Good night.
We miss you.
And Sissy has a surprise at home, Mama.
Yeah.
Notice how Emmy set up all the princesses holding hands. And look, there's some over here too. There are 4 sitting. You see them? She has them in a little powwow.
No, I didn't notice that.
Say hi, Mom.
Hi. What are they doing?
I don't know. Mom's here for dinner. OMG. Go. I see.
What are they doing?
They're making that car like stand up on its back legs. Maddie just thinks that's hilarious. I got my chili simmering and I'm really excited because I'm using my new toaster oven to bake. I didn't even know, this is so stupid I know, but I didn't even know like you could put a whole casserole in there. So I have my cornbread baking. Are you ready for bed? Okay. We're eating vitamin. Huh?
I finished.
I know you did. Yeah, we're about to do your hair, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Say goodnight. You'll see
Good
in a
night.
little while, okay? Before. Around, let me see your hair. This is the after. So the easiest way to do if your child has really, really curly hair, this is not pleasant for her, this type of braid. It's really painful, but it's because it takes so much splitting, but it's really easy to redo and it stays for a long time. Put your head back, baby. So it's pretty much just split all the way down. Like if you're going to do pigtails, I put half of the hair up in a ponytail. So if you want to do a French braid, but your child's hair is a little too textured to do French braid all the way from the front, half and half is a great way to go. So you really, I don't know how well you'll be able to see, you really only are doing like 3 pulls on each side for your French braid, and then it goes down to a regular braid. So you guys may not be able to tell because her hair is still really long. I cut off about 6 inches in the shower. And I'd show you the hair in the trash can, but it was like globs and globs of hair. Right, Mama?
Yes.
It was a lot. Turn back around. Let me look. Scoot out a little. No, scoot forward. Sorry, go forward. So before her hair was like down to here, it was way past the middle of her back. And now it's back up to like, I don't know, right above, right at her shoulder blades. So the last time I did these braids, they were so long. They were literally like down way past the middle of her back. So I cut off a good 5 or 6 inches and the ends of it look so much more healthy. It wasn't any easier to do because she still has a lot of hair, but her hair as a whole looks a lot healthier. So we are headed to bed. It's late already. It's 9 o'clock for her. You want to say goodnight?
Good night.
We'll see you tomorrow.
It's 9:02.
Yep, 9:02. Say see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
Okay, so now that both of the girls are down, Emmy was, every time we do her hair, it's kind of, she needs a lot of extra attention because poor thing, her hair never gets easier for her to handle. If any of you have mixed children or any African American women out there that do their daughter's hair, do they ever stop being so tender-headed? She's like, I'm never gonna get used to this, Mommy. I'm like, you're gonna have to because it's never gonna stop. But her hair turned out really cute and I'm glad I was able to cut it. Products and stuff were good on, but as far as like separating the hair and detangling and stuff like that, I just feel like her hair is so curly that even when I detangle, it still gets tangly because it's just so curly. So I don't know, does that ever go away? I'm just curious, but I thought I would answer a few questions because a bunch of you actually asked questions on the last vlog. So the first one is from Lala Love Medicine. What is the age difference between the girls? They get on really well. So they're actually 4 years right under. It's like 3 years and 11 months apart. Emmy's birthday is November 4th and Maddie's is October 1st. So they have almost a 4-year age gap, and they get along for the most part, but they have a really hard time sharing. Like if one has one toy, the other one has to have it. Maddie thinks everything belongs to her. She's still learning how to share, which is crazy to me. Like I just don't get it, because she's never been an only child to understand what it's like to not have to share. Emmy has, and she's really good about sharing. But if Maddie has something that Emmy wants, Emmy's not dumb. She'll be really slick and try and give Maddie a different toy and steal the toy that she wants. So that's the only time they really don't get along well. Joanna Laval. I've been wanting to use the Glam Glow. Would you recommend it? I really like the Super Mud, but I have oily skin. I feel like it really cleanses my pores out and it just brings out all the impurities. It is really expensive for the bottle. You can get a smaller one, but for the normal size jar is like $69. So if you can get it around the holidays, it's the best time, because usually you can get it in like a value pack for the same price, if not less, plus you can use Sephora friends and family. Misha's Coop wondering, what do you give your mom, grandma, and aunt for Christmas? So this year we decided not to do like gifts between us. My mom and my grandma get us cash, gift card, and our goodie box, and then my aunt ended up getting us the food saver, but we decided not to do gifts like within us, because I don't know, I guess because everyone was kind of more on a budget this year. But last year I got my mom some Sex and the City Love Cologne. That's like her favorite. I got my grandma some good Tupperware, because I'm constantly stealing hers. And then I got my aunt a gas card, which is right up her alley because she drives a truck. I am Beverly. She says lots of nice things. Thank you so much. When you have another child, will you do anything differently? I actually think you asked this question before, and maybe I just skipped over it and didn't answer it. It's kind of a lengthy question, I feel like, that I could go into so many things that I would do differently. But starting from the get-go, I wouldn't try and prepare as much as I can like I did with Maddie. There's no point. Things are going to happen that you can't prepare for. We had everything in the book that you could ever think of. And when we brought Maddie home from the hospital, we still went out to the store and bought things that we weren't even sure that we needed. Like that sound machine, we bought a baby wipe warmer, which was not necessary at all, but Maddie had really sensitive skin. She still does. We went out and also bought like the bottle warmer and the bottle dryer, and like just different things that you don't think that you would need. So that's the first thing that I would do differently, is like not try and over plan and think I have everything that I need and then still have to go out and buy stuff. And I also think I would want to wait, especially like with clothes and stuff like that, to kind of see what I'm going to get from everybody, because Maddie had outfits that she didn't even get to wear, and if we don't have another girl, they're going to go completely to waste. And so that's like material things. As far as having a child, I would try really hard to eat a little bit better. I only gained 23 pounds with Maddie, and the majority of it was water weight, but Chinese was probably Chinese and chips is like things that I love the most, and so I retained a lot of water for that reason. So I would definitely try and walk more and like be more active, and hope that my hips don't hurt as bad as they did with Maddie, and then just eat better so that I don't gain a ton of weight. Now, raising the child, I don't think I would do anything different. I think Maddie is a phenomenal child and Emmy is a phenomenal little girl, and I couldn't imagine raising them any different than I am. They don't need or want for anything. They have all the love, attention, emotional affection that they could want and need, and I don't think I would do anything differently in that aspect. J032 Ingrid, why do you and Bia call each other Bia? It's the cutest thing. Thank you. So if this is going like way back, if you've ever heard that song, I don't even know who sings it. It's Bia Bia. I don't even know who sings it, but back in the day when her and I met, when I was 15, she was 16, we worked at Sonic together. We were both car hops, and I guess I used to just call her Heidi. I don't really remember, but she used to call me M-Dog, which is, don't even ask, like, oh my gosh, her and I have such a crazy history. So anyway, her and I like grew up together pretty much, and or at least matured together, let's put it that way. So when we would go like cruising downtown, I drove a red Mustang, so it was like the cool thing to do, to go cruising downtown and everything. And when that song was popular, Bia Bia, we got it from that. I don't know why it's stuck, and ever since then we've just called each other Bia. It just, I mean, it literally is something that she said. If you go back and watch my wedding video, when she gave her matron of honor speech, she said Bia in her speech. It's just like something that everyone knows about us and no one questions it. I don't know. And now it's like even our kids know. I mean, Bia means BATCH, so it's funny to hear the girls call, like her daughter Macy calls me Bia, and Maddie now calls, she's like Bia, Bia. Like other people probably are like, do you realize that your child is calling her a bad word? But for us, it's totally fine. Klein Arnold, where did you guys get the dry erase crayons? Been looking for them in stores. So the girls actually got those from my aunt for Christmas, and I asked her, she said she got them from Walmart. So I don't know, I'm assuming in the area where they have all the paints and all the Crayola stuff and everything. Ishwanda, how did your mom first feel about you and Andres dating since he was older than you? It actually took a lot of convincing for her to be okay with our relationship, because she was very concerned that he was nearly 10 years older than me, and she was concerned that I don't know, that he had ulterior motives and that I was too young for that. But I've always been a very, very, very mature person. Even when I was 19, I was extremely mature. I had already been in school for a year, nearly a year, when I met him. And I had a job when I was 15. I bought my own car. I paid my way through college. I had bought my house at 22. You know, it's just one of those things, like I've always been very mature and very responsible. So when I finally was like, you just need to meet him, he's a really good guy, blah, 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 she fell in love with him. And honestly, I think she loves him more than she loves me. She sticks at, like, anytime him and I have ever had an argument or anything, or I mention something to my mom, she's like, leave that boy alone, he can do no harm, blah, blah, blah. Like, she'll throw me under the bus to stick up for him. So even though she was a little apprehensive at first, I think she really feels like it was the best decision the two of us could have ever made. Stacy Flores was wondering if you ever have made a video on how to make your stickers, how the silhouette machine works. If not, do you plan to? I probably don't plan to, and it has nothing to do with like sharing my secrets or anything like that. I know there are a lot of Etsy sticker shops out there that refuse to like share anything about their shop. The one thing that I won't share is like the ink system that I use and the paper that I use, and that's just because I honestly don't want it selling out. Not that you guys would run out and purchase it, but I like to have my own vendors. That's the only thing, but I can recommend something very similar. The main reason is that I'm not very good at teaching people. Like, I'm not a teacher for a reason. I don't know that I would be able to explain something well enough for you guys to understand it, especially those of you that have no idea how to use your silhouette, no idea how to create stickers and stuff like that. There are awesome, like, amazing tutorials on YouTube if you just type in a silhouette sticker making. There's so many videos. A lot of it is how I learned. I just Googled or YouTube a bunch of it and just did a ton of research, and I was able to learn and figure out a lot of it on my own. I have no idea how to pronounce your screen name. Oranzi Hipitisa Alu. I'm so sorry. She's from Russia. Because she says love from Russia, so I'm so sorry I butchered your name. But she wants to know if Maddie does any extracurricular activities, or if we do any activities together as a family. Well, Emmy was in soccer. Maddie, unfortunately, is not old enough to be in any extracurricular activities yet. We've never done like a mommy's day out with her, or we've actually never been to the library for story time or anything like that, because she's always been in her preschool, which they do all kinds of stuff like that. Maddie, though, when she is 3, maybe 4, I would consider putting her in something, whether she wants to play sports or in dance. I've given Emmy the option several times, and she really enjoys soccer. Lately, she has showed interest in other sports like volleyball and baseball, but dance, I mean, she likes to dance, and I think should be really good at that, or gymnastics, but when I give her the option, she really likes sports. So pretty much whatever she wants to play, she's going to, and the same thing for Maddie. We don't really do a lot of activities together as a family, aside from like go on walks, bike rides, like different things like that. We don't really like play sports or I don't know anything else. That I think that's just because Maddie especially is so young. It's kind of hard for us to do anything as a family, like that type of extracurricular and stuff like that. Barbara, what does your hubby think about your makeup obsession and how much it costs? Also, did you know OPI is coming out with the Hello Kitty collection? Yes, I did. Thank you very much. I actually had someone message me on Facebook about it as well. It's coming out January 3rd in stores at Ulta. I'm so freaking excited. I'm gonna get every color. I don't care if they're ugly or not. And Andres really, at first, when I first started getting into makeup and the cost of it and stuff, he never really worries about money because I do all the family budgeting and pay all the bills. So honestly, he has no idea what's in our bank account at all times. Like, he will be like, which card do you want me to use for gas? Is there enough money to pay this? Can I go get this? That's it. Like, I've never been the type of person that has cut him off or like not got him something or given him the budget to do what he wants, but he knows that I pay everything, and if there's not money, there's not money. So anyway, the cost aspect of it, he doesn't really care. But the whole makeup obsession thing, he at first was kind of like, this is a little weird. And YouTube too, he's like, well, I don't understand this whole thing. As years have gone by, and I've been on YouTube nearly 6 years now, he totally gets it and is very supportive. He helps me set up my camera. He got me the Diva light ring this year for Christmas. 2 years ago, he got me the lighting that I have now. He's constantly helping me figure out like my tech stuff and my setup and how, you know, he builds all my stuff for me. So he's really, really supportive now. But at first he was kind of like, this is weird. Jessica Malachis? That's an interesting name. I've never heard it, and I apologize if I butchered that. My question to you is, do you include a beauty budget in your monthly planning? If you have a beauty budget, do you stay within it? So usually I don't have a beauty budget. Usually we allocate like our personal fund, which is more to include everything aside from bills. So like, let's say we have $1,000 a month to work with, which that's, if you have $1,000 a month, you better have no debt, because that's really hard to live off of. But let's say we had $1,000 a month and my bills take up 70% of that. So $700 would go to bills. The other $300 I would do whatever I please with. So for us, it would be gas, groceries, daily spending, eating out, and savings is like a whole nother area of that. So I wouldn't say I necessarily create a beauty budget, but let's say I know there's a sale coming up in January, for instance, and I know I want to pick up this, this, and this. Well, these three things total are $100. I will make sure that I set aside enough money for that, if that makes any sense. So yes, typically I do stay within my budget because I do not usually go to the store and spend outside of what I was planning for, if that made any sense. So my battery's about to die. I'm gonna have to let you guys go. If I didn't get to your question, don't forget to ask me more questions or the same question down below. Like I said, if I didn't get to it, I apologize. My battery's gonna die, so I better go. I will see y'all tomorrow. Bye.